Great. Where you at? Yeah, I think I need to prove it. All right. All right, bye.
What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do?
My name is Michael James, and this is WWN Proving Ground. Music. Is that funny? Is that funny? That's hilarious. That's what's hilarious. And Port Richey, this piece of shit. Oh, it got really quiet right now, didn't it? First and foremost, the fact that I am not wrestling for my property, the fact that I am not wrestling, shut up! The fact they have me wrestling the returning Sage Scott instead of going after my property, which everybody knows my property is the WWN Multimedia Championship, and that son of a bitch, Stephen Frick, took it from me. And also, just to mention real quick, so last week I was, as they say, suspended for my actions against that son of a bitch, Stephen Frick, by the commissioner. What's his name again? Oh yeah, Rick Dames. Well, the fact is that Proving Ground was canceled last week. So, yeah, I'll keep putting the mic away. Let's get the sound right. I got a vacation last week, so Rick Dames, you just proved your point. You are nothing but a typical Port Richey dumbass. No, I'm not crying, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because that son of a bitch, Stephen Frick, has my property.
A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Yeah, it's now my time to be great. I'm taking these moves with the food off your plate. Cause I'm the trail monger. I'm focused, I'm better. Guaranteed there's nothing less than me. No compliments, I'm in this ring for dominance. You step to this man with the plan. Black man, stronger than the move. Backhand, I think you step to me. Rap man, I am focused, I'm the dopest. Guaranteed with the time I wrote this. Never see me, never easy. Mr. Big on fast in this race. Things got my cheesy. You can never beat me no matter how hard you try. I guarantee in this world I can diversify.
Either you just deaf or you just dumb. Clearly you didn't hear what I said earlier this week. I'm gonna run through this whole roster like a hot knife through butter. I want the smoke, and it starts tonight with your ass. And that's just big old facts.
Okay, it starts tonight? Yeah. Not right now, though.
Oh, it's happening right now, brother. Yeah, it's happening right now.
No, we're number 4. We're
No,
number 4.
I'm making it number 1.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
I can't do that.
No, man, I'm not stretched out. I'm not ready. I haven't done my meditations, my prayers, said my vitamins, all that bull crap. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go. I'm not doing it right now. No.
Save the drama for your mama. Cut the crap and just bring it.
What the hell are you doing here? I served my suspension. What are you doing here? Jonathan Hudson, you are going to have your match with Sage Scott right now is when that's going to happen. Yes, you are. Right now. Give me a referee. I need a referee. That's all you did was come out here and run your big fat head self. You run your mouth about what you are going to do. This is what you're going to do. Let's ring the bell. Let's go. Bing, bing.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWN Proving Ground. And apparently we are kicking things off with a match that could be a main event at any company in the world. And ladies and gentlemen, I am Alex Green. Welcome to WWN Proving Ground, emanating from the world-famous World Wrestling Network Training Center in Port Richey, Florida, and kicking things off with an explosive match. The returning Mr. A1 Sage Scott against the former WWN Multimedia Champion, member Jonathan Hudson. And both men jockeying for position, both men in incredible physical condition. In this matchup, of course, WWN Proving Ground, of course, brought Territory Tees. Check them out at territorytees.com. And Sage Scott, Jonathan Hudson at a standoff. Jonathan Hudson with the boot to the gut. Locking in the side headlock. Referee Jose right there making sure everything is legal. Sage Scott sends Jonathan Hudson for the ride. And Jonathan Hudson tried to run over Sage Scott, but Sage Scott was having none of it. And it has been quite some time since we've seen Sage Scott in a Proving Ground ring. He is a former ACW Cruiserweight champion. We've seen him in several different instances of the World Wrestling Network, Proving Ground, ACW, Full Impact Pro, and then Jonathan Hudson, of course, the veteran, one of the most dastardly men in the World Wrestling Network as a member of the Emerald Empire with Simon Says and Annihilation. And both men still unable to take the other off their feet. Both men about the same size. Both men in incredible physical condition. And you can see the frustration in Jonathan Hudson as he just lays those forearms, those boots, and sends Sage Scott right into the corner. And that could easily dislocate your shoulder. And right there, Jonathan Hudson just yanking Sage Scott down by the arm, looking to dislocate the shoulder and hitting his face off the mat with incredible velocity. And the referee right there, he says Sage Scott says no. And you see Jonathan Hudson still working that shoulder, elbow, hand, looking to break the fingers. And you hear the fans coming alive here at the World Wrestling Network Training Center in Port Richey, Florida. And a knife-edge chop from Hollywood Jonathan Hudson. And he went to follow it up, and eats a boot from Sage Scott. And a very unique takedown and attacking the leg and the knee. And you can see Jonathan Hudson just trying to pick apart the limbs of Mr. A1 Sage Scott. And only a 1 count for Hollywood. And Sage Scott in trouble here early on in this opening contest. This was not scheduled to be our opening contest, but it is. And Jonathan Hudson still attacking that knee. If you can't stand up, it's really hard to win a fight. And Sage Scott fighting from his knees, trying to create some separation. And the viciousness from Jonathan Hudson. The impact of those strikes. And you can see the frustration on Jonathan Hudson's face. And another knife-edge chop from the former Multimedia champion. And you heard him at the beginning of the show. He wants Stevie Frick. He wants back his WWN Multimedia Championship. And he's gonna have to earn that after being disqualified 2 weeks ago when Annihilation and Jonathan Hudson laid waste to Stephen Frick. And Sage Scott gains the momentum in a short DDT. Jonathan Hudson looks out. Lateral press hooks the leg, but only a 2 count. And Sage Scott looking in the front face lock, but Jonathan Hudson with the jawbreaker to turn things around. And a boot right to the mouth. And you can feel the intensity increasing in this matchup. You can feel the frustration increasing in this matchup. The pressure is building. And once again, looking to work the shoulder, dislocate the shoulder, nullify some of the power of Sage Scott. A one-armed Sage Scott is only half as strong. And look, just trying to break the arm. And Sage Scott in trouble here in his return to Proving Ground. And just ripping at the bicep, the shoulder, the elbow. Jonathan Hudson is a vile man, and you're seeing it right here. And a snapmare from Hollywood puts Sage Scott right in the center of the ring. And once again, ripping at the bicep, ripping at the elbow, ripping at the shoulder. Looking to wear out Mr. A1 Sage Scott. And once again, the fans coming alive, getting behind Mr. A1 since day one, Sage Scott, as he makes his way to his feet. And a big right hand. back and forth between these two competitors. And Sage got set for the right, ducks the back elbow. And both men thinking the same thing. Double clothesline. Both men are down. And the referee starts the 10 count. Both men must get to their feet before the count of 10. And both men looking worse for wear after this hard-hitting matchup. Sage Scott almost to his feet. Jonathan Hudson up to one knee. And they're up. And a clothesline from Sage Scott. Oh, Thunder! Bob, that's gotta be it! How was that a 2 count? I thought that was it. Blue Thunderbomb. Sage Scott had the pin, but Jonathan Hudson kicks out. That's why they call him the headliner. That would put any normal man in the hospital. But Jonathan Hudson kicks out at 2. And what is Sage Scott lining up for here? Could this be one of the famous Sage Scott triple jump moonsaults? As he ascends up to the top rope. Sage Scott has him in a bad position, but he lands on his feet. Jonathan Hudson turns it around. Spine buster! How did Sage Scott kick out of that spine buster? The velocity and the impact. But Sage Scott kicks out, and this matchup will continue. And you can see the frustration on the face of Jonathan Hudson. I don't know how Sage Scott is still moving. And he was looking for the pile driver, but Sage Scott with a back body drop. And that could be the moment he needs to turn this around. And a big clothesline from Mr. A1. The Rough Rider from Sage Scott. We've seen him beat so many people with that before. Jonathan Hudson is in trouble. And Sage Scott stalking his prey, lining up Jonathan Hudson. And Jonathan Hudson ducks the line. And Jonathan Hudson rolls up Sage Scott, holds the tight, and picks up the win. The dastardly Jonathan Hudson does it again. What an opening contest here at WWN Proving Ground. in our second contest, we see Papi D returning to action against the debuting Brady Payne. And if there's one thing I love is a good debut. And Papi D, a fan favorite here at the World Wrestling Network Training Center at WWN Proving Ground. And Brady Payne looking to make an impact, looking to make waves, get noticed in the World Wrestling Network. And both men jockeying for a position. Papi D with the front face lock. And then utilizing the takedown into a pin, but only a 1 count. But Papi D has Brady Payne's number early in this one. Brady Payne trying to work to his feet. Papi D takes him right back down to the mat.
Shoulders, check the shoulders.
And referee Jose making sure that it's not a pinfall, that the shoulders are not on the mat, making sure all holds are legal. And once again, Papi D with a unique takedown and into the pinfall. And this time for a 2 count. And Papi D just showing off at this point. And then with the splash and the pin. Papi D getting the best of the chain wrestling portion, but Brady Payne looking to take it to the strikes. But Papi D turning it around, kicks to the chest. Brady Payne sent for the right, reversal. And he just kicked him right in the sternum. Brady Payne locks it in, going for the suplex, hoists him in the air. Stalling, all the blood rushing to his head. Hooks the leg, but only a 2 count for Brady Payne. But showing the incredible strength on the vertical suplex. And Papi D staying right on the attack, trying to take him down. But Brady Payne having none of it. Brady Payne looking to turn it around, but Papi D rolls it up into a pinfall. I don't think I've ever seen that. And now he's looking to lock in the ankle lock. And the referee says no, Brady Payne will not give up. And Brady Payne fighting from his back, trying to create separation. And a huge right hand from Brady Payne. Scoops him up, slams him down. But only a 2 count. Brady Payne staying right on top of him, and now he's doing the push-ups. It was Papi D earlier, but Brady Payne showing him. And Brady Payne staying on top of his opponent. Both men jockeying for position and right into the turnbuckle face first. And big right hands, boots, kicks from Brady Payne. And Papi D is in trouble in the corner. That's not where you want to be. And Papi D just popped him in the mouth. And then a big flying forearm. And from across the ring, Papi D hoisted up, but he lands on his feet. The agility of Papi D on display. And a big knee right to the chest, right to the neck. And he was going for a springboard, and Brady Payne saw it coming. and a nasty boot right to the side of his head as he was hung out to dry. Papi D might be unconscious. And Brady Payne not going for the pin, looking to inflict more punishment. And Papi D is in trouble here. Brady Payne in his debut, looking to pick up the win, lining up his opponent, looking to inflict maximum damage. He went for the roll, but he hit his knee for the troubles. Goes for the clothesline. Papi D. He just put him to sleep, hooks the leg. And Papi D just put Brady Payne to sleep. Your winner, Papi D. And we are on fire here tonight at WWN Proving Ground. And if you want more from the World Wrestling Network, Full Impact Pro presents Fallout 2024 on October 20th from the OCC Roadhouse and live on WWNlive.com.
He's a nice guy, but he's got one or two things to learn about respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the contest is set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first.
What a contest we have here. Big Boy Papi returning for his second matchup here at WWN Proving Ground, taking on the highest man in Yo City, Baby Keef. And fun story, Baby Keef's gear took a trip to Miami, so he got to wrestle in his street clothes tonight. And that might put him at a disadvantage against Big Boy Papi, because Big Boy Papi is a big boy. And Big Boy Papi with the side headlock on Baby Keef. Now, Baby Keef has been locked in a feud with Zacchaeus since FIP. We saw Baby Keef pick up the win at FIP. Zakairis pick up the win at WWN Proving Ground, and then the men went to a 15-minute time limit draw just a few weeks ago. Baby Keef has challenged him to a 30-minute Ironman match, and we have not heard back yet from Zakairis. And Baby Keef with a beautiful drop kick. And going to the heavens. He's trying to get lifted. Big boy Patty's in trouble. And he did a drop kick, landed on his feet, hooks the leg, but only a 2 count. When Baby Keef said, "I'm a problem," I felt that. And Big Boy Patty felt that knife-edge shot. And an enziguri. Big Boy Patty with the enziguri, and Baby Keef looking out on his feet. And just pummeling Baby Keef. And he just kicked him right in the side of the head, and Baby Keef is in trouble. Big Boy Patty off the ropes, and a basement clothesline right in the middle of the ring, hooks the leg. And Big Boy Patty looking to pick up his first win here at WWN Proving Ground. Baby Keef trying to fight to his feet, looking to keep momentum going, looking to ascend to the tops of the World Wrestling Network. Baby Keef looking to go off the ropes, but Big Boy Patty catches him. And Baby Keef lands on his feet. And a big clothesline from Baby Keef. And a back elbow. And a big kick, and Baby Keef's looking to roll one up. Ascending to the heavens, Baby Keef's getting lifted. In the cross body. And you hear the fans here at WWN Proving Ground. They love Baby Keef. And a swanton bomb. And Baby Keef just put Big Boy Patty out. What a contest. Big Boy Patty falls down to Baby Keef. So many bees. But Baby Keef picks up the win, and the momentum continues. Baby Keef. What a match, what a night so far. We have so much more to come. WWN Proving Ground Championship #1 contendership on the line. The WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Championships on the line, and so much more. And it is time for 6-man mayhem. Bryan Colton, Trent Edwards, Izzy Vaden versus Axel Hendrix, Matthew Ennis, Casey Vice, right here, right now, WWN Proving Ground. And this matchup is brought to you by our sponsor, Zone Fitness, with 2 locations, one in Port Richey, one in St. Petersburg. And the referee's got to get 1 man in from each side. It looks like Axel and Vi are trying to teach Matthew Ennis, trying to talk him into calming down a little bit. And the fans are on fire here. And this matchup is the definition of pandemonium. We have a lifeguard, a trucker, and a pirate versus a motivational speaker, a psychopath, and a rock star. And Casey Vi with the early advantage on the swashbuckling superstar Trent Edwards. And Trent Edwards back and forth. And you can hear the fans, they are losing their minds tonight here at the WWN TC. Trent Edwards sent it to the corner, a back elbow. Is he going for the stunner here? That Casey Vi saw coming, pushes him off the ropes, goes for the clothesline. Trent Edwards with the diving headbutt. He's looking to walk the plank. The fans want it. Casey Vi doesn't want it. And Axel Hendrix tried to stop it. Bryan Colton right there with the takedown on the rock star. In comes Matt Ennis. In comes Izzy Vaden. And it's breaking down early in this one. Everybody's gonna walk the plank. Everybody. And it's pandemonium. They're surfing, they're walking the plank, and the crowd is going wild. And elbow drops for everybody. You get an elbow drop, you get an elbow drop. And they're calling, is it time for Bryan Colton to drive that truck? And here he comes, Big Rig, Bryan Colton, the graduate of the World Wrestling Network Training Center. And he is assaulting Casey Vi. Casey Vi turns things around. Bryan Colton catches the rope. Casey Vi eats a boot for it. Oh, and Matthew Ennis. You gotta have eyes in the back of your head in a 6-man tag. And Bryan Colton gets laid out by the psychopath. In comes the front man, the rock star, Axel Hendrix. And Bryan Colton getting tied up in the ropes, in the wrong corner. This is not where you want to be. This could end up being a 3-on-1 assault. And Casey Vi tags himself in and bringing the boots to Big Rig Bryan Colton. Visualize, achieve, inspire. That is the Vi method. And that is what Bryan Colton is about to learn as he's sent for the ride. And Bryan Colton out of the way, rolls up Casey Vi. And he almost had the pinfall. But Casey Vi kicks out, takes his head off. And Big Rig gets his shoulder off the mat. And once again, here comes Axel Hendrix, but no, here comes Matthew Ennis. And they are not working as a cohesive unit here. But Bryan Colton is in trouble. And Matthew Ennis seems to have the most violent tendencies out of all 3 men on his team. He appears to be mentally disturbed. Not to mention, Matthew Ennis is also afraid of lifeguards. And he is just inflicting punishment on Big Rig Bryan Colton. And the fans so desperately want Colton to drive that truck, and Matthew Ennis is looking to wreck that truck. And Casey Vite tags himself in. Scoop slam from Matt Ennis. And Matthew Ennis scoops up his own teammate and uses him as a weapon. And the front man upset with how his team is working together. And he gets scooped up and slammed onto Bryan Colton. What is going on? And Casey Vite grabs Bryan Colton, but Bryan Colton explodes out, goes for the boot. He catches it. And the ugliest drop kick I've ever seen from Bryan Colton, but it creates the distance needed. And in comes Izzy Vaden. And we all know Matt Ennis is scared of lifeguards, and he takes a clothesline. A backbreaker. And he hoists him up in the air. And just a lawn dart right into the corner. Matthew Ennis is in trouble. Izzy Vaden is on fire. And what are Bryan Colton and Izzy Vaden thinking here? They send Matt Ennis for the ride. They go for a double hip toss, and they get their heads bumped together for their trouble, and a double clothesline. And the front man, Axel Hendrix, tags himself in, but he blames Casey Vite. We saw Matthew Ennis already slam both of his teammates in this match. And they are wasting just a little bit too much time here. The dysfunction between the team continues, and Matthew Ennis is lighting up his own teammate. Trent Edwards in the ring, and the stunner. Matthew Ennis hoists the swashbuckling superstar up, and he just plants him. But turn around, Matthew Ennis, there's a lifeguard behind you ready to strike. And he just threw him in the deep end. The front man with the mafia kick, the rock star kick. But Bryan Colton right there behind him. Drive that truck, and he just murdered Axel Hendrix. Your winners in a match that was absolute pandemonium. Bryan Colton, Izzy Vaden, the swashbuckling superstar Trent Edwards. What a night here at WWN Proving Ground. These fans are on fire. And make sure you're following WWN Live on all your social media accounts. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, WWN Live, WWN Proving Ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the WWN Multimedia Championship. Introducing first.
And it is WWN Multimedia Championship time. And these are two of the most impressive superstars in the World Wrestling Network. The Tangerine Dream, Ricky Love, and Mr. Stevie Frick. And Stevie Frick pulled off the incredible upset in the triple threat match where he won the WWN Multimedia Championship from Jonathan Hudson. And then we saw in the rematch, Annihilation and Jonathan Hudson laid waste to Stevie Frick. And this is Stevie Frick's first non-Emerald Empire opponent since winning the championship, and he just took the Tangerine Dream's head off. And this is Ricky Love's first championship opportunity. He's defeated Drake Xavier and Bryan Colton on his way to earning a championship opportunity. And Stevie Frick, a former ACW heavyweight champion, a former WWN Proving Ground tag team champion with John Strange as Frickin' Strange, and now the current reigning and defending Multimedia Championship. But he's used to having a bullseye on his back. He's been one of the best in the World Wrestling Network for years now. And Stevie Frick turns things around on Ricky Love, switches that headlock around, and the fans are electric tonight. And what a win it could be for Ricky Love to win his first championship right here tonight. And Stevie Frick looking to keep the momentum rolling as we approach Full Impact Pro Fallout 2024 on October 20th. And a hip toss from Frickster. And he turns the Tangerine Dream inside out, and he's getting out of dodge to regroup. And you hear it, the fans want him to frick him up. And Ricky Love having none of it. And referee Jose has had his hands full all night. And Stevie Frick letting Ricky Love regroup. And then the two bulls lock horns. And Ricky Love backs him into the corner. And Ricky Love does have a size advantage in this matchup. Both men are close in weight. And Frick just lit him up. Huge shots right to the stomach. And a double chop. He chopped him so hard it lifted him off his feet. Stephen Frick sent to the outside. Now Ricky Love trying to create a timeout once again, create the distance. But if he's gonna win the championship, it's gotta be in the ring. And he just crowned him. Two fists right to the head. But then Ricky Love's face right off the mat. And Frick sends him right back into the ring. Looking to retain his championship. But he saw the elbow coming and he got out of the way. And Stevie Frick just had one up on the Tangerine Dream. And once again, the double chop from Frick. Frick is feeling himself tonight. Hits the chop, hits the shimmy, and then sends the Tangerine Dream for the ride. But he might have spent a little too much time because Ricky Love turns it around, yanks him down by the hair. The underhanded tactics. Ricky Love will resort to anything. And I mean anything to win. And right there, live and in color, right in your house, Steve Frick getting the life choked out of him. How's that looking 4K? And Tangerine Dream goes for the pin. And Frick trying to fight back up, but he is in trouble here And Ricky Love might just be one of the toughest opponents Stephen Frick has faced. And Frick off the ropes, but he gets caught. And what power from Ricky Love! Fall away slam, and not many people can throw Frick like that. And we've seen Frick over the years take on so many dangerous opponents. We've seen him fight some of the toughest that the world has ever seen. And we've seen Frick survive, but can he do it again? And can he do it tonight against Ricky Love? And Ricky Love looking to cut off the oxygen. If you can't breathe, you can't fight. And the Tangerine Dream letting the fans know exactly how he feels, telling them to shut up while he's winning championships. But the fans getting behind Frick. Stevie Frick has been a fan favorite for almost a decade now. And what a drop kick from Ricky Love on the button. And how did Stephen Frick kick out of that? Amazing leaping ability from Ricky Love. And right in the face with both feet. And the Tangerine Dream can feel it. This could be his night. Looking to capitalize. And he sends Stephen Frick into the corner, but Stephen Frick turns it around. And the Tangerine Dream having a turnbuckle for dinner. Frick stumbling out of the corner. And the Tangerine Dream might be having a turnbuckle, but Stephen Frick's having a boot. And a scoop slam. He hooks the leg. And only a 2 count. Referee Jose was right in position. But Frick, the resilient superstar that he is, gets his shoulder off the mat. And just rubbing his face in the mat, disrespecting them, giving him rug burn on his forehead. What a piece of crap Ricky Love is. And Stephen Frick is in trouble. Ricky, I wouldn't get cocky with Stevie Frick. Stevie Frick is a tough son of a gun. And you heard that shot, just like a gunshot, through the WWN TC. And a European uppercut. And Frick with everything behind him. And he just put almost 230 pounds into that clothesline. But Ricky Love with the punches right to the face. Irish whip. And he goes for the sleeper hold. But Frick with the belly to back suplex. And both men are down. And both men trying to pick up the huge victory. Ricky Love trying to win his first championship. Frick trying to keep the ball rolling on the Frick train, baby. And off the ropes he goes. And he put his whole body into that leaping lariat. Hooks the leg, lateral press. And only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. And the fans telling Frick what he's got to do. They said spear him. Ricky Love might be on Dream Street. And Frick going for the signature Stevie Frick, but Ricky Love saw it coming. He's done his homework. A reversal, up and over. But Stephen Frick caught him that time. Oh, I thought he had him, but Ricky Love just barely gets his foot on the rope to stop the 3 count. This WWN Multimedia Championship match will continue. What are these men gonna have to do to put this thing away? and Frick hung out to dry. The dastardly Ricky Love. Not like this. It looks like he's going for a pile driver or a powerbomb, going for the gut wrench. But Steven, oh, he hits him with the DDT. That's gotta be it. We got a new champion. How? Stevie Frick barely, just barely gets his shoulder off the mat. I can't believe it. The ref can't believe it. Ricky Love definitely can't believe it. And Ricky Love choking the life out of Stephen Frick. The frustration's boiling over here. And you can feel the frustration. Stevie Frick doing everything. Ricky Love doing everything, and he just leapfrogged a spear. But he got caught on the backside. That's gotta be it. And Stevie Frick retains the WWN Multimedia Championship in an impressive contest. Ricky Love tried everything he possibly could, but he was unable to prevail against Frick Daddy Dollars, Stevie Frick. What a contest. And remember, if you want to become a professional wrestler, you can do, what is this? What is Jonathan Hudson doing out here?
You want this? What
And you hear Hudson, he said, that's my property. And Jonathan Hudson said he will get his property back on his time, but this feud is far from over. You heard him. You heard him. It's my championship. It's Stevie Frick's championship. It's Stevie Frick's time. That feud far from over. And if you want to be a wrestler, you can too. Just sign up today. We're accepting new students at the WWN TC. Visit the WWNTC.com for more information, tuition rates, and more.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been weeks, if not months, since we've seen Gunther here at Proving Ground. So I believe it's now time to find out what's going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you Slade Porter and Dann Lydon.
All right, real quick, I just want to get this out of the way. Slade Porter, I have been trying for the last 2 weeks all over social media. I've been trying calling you, I've been texting you. You have been dodging me for what reason, I don't know. But I know for a fact you're here tonight, so come out to the ring. You and I got some things we got to discuss. I'm glad you didn't particularly feel rushed to be making it out here. Look, Porter. Look, bro, come on. For the past 2 weeks, I've been blowing up your social media. I have been blowing up your phone. I've been calling. I've been texting. For whatever reason, you're dodging me. Now, I got you here, and I appreciate the fact you're taking the time, finally, to address me over this. You see, I'm a little befuddled, you see. I know, I'm starting to think I'm the only sane one around here. For the past 2 months, I have been paying you for one job and one job only, and that's to find my friend Gunther, and so far you have not delivered. Now, I'm a reasonable guy. I understand. It was a cold case from the start. Zacchaeus wasn't here, you couldn't exactly question him. I get that. But I still was hopeful for some results. First off, I've been looking for weeks, and you're giving me so many misdirections. He's over here, he's over there. I got people texting me saying, what is Porter talking about? I just saw Gunther 2 days ago over here. On top of that, I had Catalina come to me. Catalina Perez.
Who is that?
Cute little Latina girl with red hair, firecracker. Don't worry about it. She came to me, and she told me that you know where Gunther is. And I was willing to let it go. I'm like, that's not Porter. If he knew where Gunther was, he wouldn't be bleeding my pockets. He'd reunite us, and it would be great. So I let it go. And then just the last time we were here, this is where it really just all sort of kind of started clicking for me. Last time we were here, we were in a tag match. And for whatever reason, you couldn't tell the difference between a stuffed squirrel and my friend Gunther. Gunther's a raccoon.
He's a raccoon, right? He's a raccoon.
You back up. You've done enough talking, now I got some things I'm gonna say, all right? Doing my own investigation over the last 2 weeks since I couldn't get a hold of you. I reached back out to my good friend, Catalina Perez, and I said, hey, let's follow up on what you were talking about the other day. So I paid Catalina off. She's been doing a little detective work herself. Did a little investigative work of her own, and she found something very interesting in your gear bag in the locker room. So Catalina Perez, why don't you come on out and introduce to us our guest of honor?
Who's touching my stuff?
You know Gunther. It's in your bag. Your gear bag. Yeah. You stole it. He stole Gunther. He stole Gunther. He stole Gunther.
Bring me my bowl.
No, I can explain.
Bring me my bowl.
Wait, I can explain this.
He stole Gunther.
And I'm taking you too.
Did Slade Porter just kill Dann Lydon? They just planted him right on his head. Catalina Perez found Gunther in Slade Porter's gear bag. What the hell is going on? Slade, you had Gunther the whole time? The whole time? How could you? Dan paid you. And then you attack the man when he finally gets his friend back? You might be the worst private eye in history. And Slade just kicked him in the side of the head. What is going on here? And is this a raccoon napping? We know where Gunther is now. He's right there in Slade Porter's hands.
You feed it. You
See you, loser. You man.
He stole Gunther. He took Gunther.
And Dann Lydon might be injured after that heinous attack from Slade Porter. And Slade Porter kidnaps Gunther. We finally solved the mystery. Slade Porter had him the whole time.
He's got you, Gunther. Go beat his ass.
And Dann Lydon might be seriously injured here.
He told you, Gunther, again. You better go get him.
And the pandemonium continues.
The following tag team contest is the #1 contenders match for the WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Championships. Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. And their points.
And it is time for some tag team wrestling. Two of the hottest teams in WWN Proving Ground squaring off for the #1 contendership to the WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Champions. And the Puerto Rican Hound Dogs, former champions, the only father and son duo in WWN history to hold those belts. Of Armeria looking to capture their first championships. And Little Dog Damian Gemini right on the attack. We saw these two square off in singles action just a few weeks ago with Damian Gemini picking up the victory. And he just ran over TJ Brady. And TJ Brady and Damian Gemini, two of the hottest young talents in the World Wrestling Network. And a lateral press, but only a 2 count. And the Dogs are in control early in this one, the Puerto Rican Hound Dogs. And here comes the head trainer at the World Wrestling Network Training Center, the 20-year veteran Papa Dog, the Puerto Rican Hound Dog. And he just got slapped in the mouth by TJ Brady. And Papa Dog, the Puerto Rican Hound Dog, just took his head off. But TJ Brady resorting to the underhanded tactics. But it's not enough to stop Papa Dog, the Puerto Rican Hound Dog, and a huge forearm. In Mexican Mayhem, Giovanni Flores set for the ride. Ducks the clothesline, goes for the crossbody, but he is caught by Rafael Gonzalez and planted. And Giovanni Flores is in trouble here. The Puerto Rican Hound Dog in control, looking good. Big right hand, beautiful green haircut. And a big knife edge chop. And Papa Dog measuring his opponent. And a headbutt. He goes off the ropes with TJ Brady, hit him, and he gets slapped in the mouth for his trouble. But Giovanni Flores attacks the knee, taking the legs out of the 350-pound Puerto Rican Hound Dog. And Giovanni Flores looking to take out the legs. If you can't walk, you cannot win a wrestling match. Looking to dislocate the knee, hyperextend, tear a ligament, twist an ankle, anything you can to keep the big man down. And a good strategy here from Lemeria. Take the legs out from the biggest competitor in the match. And if I'm not mistaken, Rafael Gonzalez weighs more than both TJ Brady and Giovanni Flores combined. And only a 1 count for TJ Brady. And the Italian limousine from TJ Brady. And then right back to the attack on the knee. The lower extremities, if you will. And they're attacking both knees, both ankles, whatever it takes. And TJ Brady and Giovanni Flores, both famously trained by Francisco Ciazzo, as you can see right there on his armband. But Giovanni Flores making a mistake here, going for a vertical suplex on the much bigger Puerto Rican Hound Dog. And Rafael Gonzalez plants it. And TJ Brady makes the tag. Papa Dog trying to get to Damian Gemini, but the attack on the lower extremities continues. Attacking the hamstring, attacking the knee, attacking the quadricep. And Papa Dog, Rafael Gonzalez is in trouble. You can see the pain on his face. And TJ Brady just raking at the face of the Puerto Rican Hound Dog, pulling at the hair, whatever he can. And sitting down, he delivers a chop on the Puerto Rican Hound Dog. And then he stomps right on his Achilles tendon. And Rafael Gonzalez is in trouble here. Lemeria just assaulting the Puerto Rican Hound Dog. Attacking the knees, attacking the ankles, choking, hair pulling, attacking in the corner. And a huge forearm from TJ Brady. And Papa Dog trying to fight out. And in comes Mexican Mayhem Giovanni Flores. Lemeria with the advantage. And Giovanni Flores eats an elbow. TJ Brady, an elbow for him too. diving double clothesline from Rafael Gonzalez, and he desperately needs to make the tag to Damian Gemini. And Damian Gemini fired up in the corner. The #1 contendership for the WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Championships on the line. And in comes Damian Gemini. And a huge clothesline. And a huge diving forearm. And a running knee strike. And Giovanni Flores just barely able to break up the 3 count. And he hooks him. Damian Gemini fighting out. They go for the double suplex, but they are unable. Papa Dog catches his son. Back and forth action between these two teams. All hell is breaking loose in this tag team match. And a big kick to the side of the head on TJ Brady. In comes Rafael Gonzalez. And a Death Valley driver. And here comes Damian Gemini. He tags himself into the heavens. Frog splash. Pins TJ Brady. And we saw the Puerto Rican Hound Dogs become the #1 contenders for the WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Championship. But Rafael Gonzalez, Papa Dog, clearly upset. But your #1 contenders for the Proving Ground Tag Team Championships, Damian Gemini, Rafael Gonzalez, the Puerto Rican Hound Dogs.
Introducing first.
This is going to be a unique matchup. the strike-based offense of Bryan Atomic, the uniquely strange offense of John Strange. One-on-one, right here, right now. And Bryan Atomic is going to use those strikes to keep him at bay. And John Strange just bit his foot. And John Strange going right out after him. He put Tiny right out of the way. He was not waiting around to figure out what was happening there. Get out of the way. There's a match happening. And he bites his foot again. And you can see Tiny and John Strange getting into it as John Strange bites the foot of Bryan Atomic. And that's one way to neutralize the strikes. And off the ropes, Bryan Atomic is set, and he is caught with a sidewalk slam, a strange sidewalk slam. And the fans, you heard them, they said they thought it was 3, and that would have been a very quick match with Bryan Atomic in trouble early here. And Bryan Atomic kicks him right in the mouth, but a power slam for your troubles. And a diving double springboard elbow drop from John Strange. And the fans getting behind John Strange. You hear him, they want a body slam. And Bryan Atomic, it might be body slam time. But Bryan Atomic floats over, goes for the Hurricane roll, but John Strange hangs onto the ropes, and a forearm. And Tiny grabbed the ankle of John Strange, caused him to turn around, and Bryan Atomic with the sweep, causing John Strange's neck to bounce off the top rope. And now palm strikes to the neck and the shoulder, the collarbone. And the Atomic formula. Tiny, Tanaily, and Bryan Atomic turn things around in this matchup. Tiny's lucky she didn't get thrown out of ringside grabbing his foot, but was warned by the referee. And Bryan Atomic bringing the stomps. And a kick right to the midsection. And then just standing on the neck. The same neck that bounced off the top rope just a few moments ago. And John Strange is in trouble. And Bryan Atomic lining him up. And a big clothesline. And what a win it would be for Bryan Atomic to pick up a victory over a former WWN Proving Ground champion in John Strange. And a nasty double stomp right on John Strange. And that might be one step closer to victory. Rolls him over, hooks the leg, but only a 2 count. And the fans clearly behind John Strange. As strange as he is, the fans love him here in Port Richey. And a knife edge chop once again, but it only appears to be pissing off John Strange. And you could hear that chop. And another one. You can hear them all the way at the Gulfview Event Center. And Bryan Atomic getting lit up here at WWN Proving Ground. And an exploder suplex. Kick to the gut. Hooks him. Fisherman suplex with the bridge. And that very well could have been 3, but it was only 2. What a night it has been here at WWN Proving Ground. Who's gonna walk out of this match victorious? John Strange, Bryan Atomic, and a spinning back kick right to the temple of John Strange. And he almost pinned the former champion, one of the toughest men in the World Wrestling Network, John Strange. And Bryan Atomic looks to be calling for the end. Signaled the throat slash, but John Strange just punched him right in the stomach. He goes to punch him in the face, but Bryan Atomic ducks, kicks him in the gut. And Bryan Atomic off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. And a black hole slam, hooks the leg. But only a 2 count. I thought that was it. He sent him straight into the abyss. But Bryan Atomic kicks out. And Atomic sent into the corner, goes for the up and over, gets over John Strange. And he kicked him right in the bridge of the nose. John Strange might be unconscious, but not enough. And both men giving it their all here tonight. The WWN Proving Ground. Both men making their way to their feet. And Bryan Atomic comes running in with a drop kick. John Strange on spaghetti legs. And he caught him running powerbomb. And Tiny Tanaily once again up to her shenanigans, hitting the suplex. What is going on? She said she's gonna keep doing it until she gets some competition. But your winner, John Strange.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the challengers, standing to my left, will be accompanied by the line coach, Benjy Neptune. They are in a combined weight of 357 pounds, non-stop, CJ Mallory, and the performer, Oscar Vice. They are Neptune
And it is tag team championship time. Neptune's Trident, Oscar Vice, nonstop, CJ Mallory with Benjy Neptune. Neptune's Trident against Better Together. Ori Gold, Hadar Horwitz, and this action brought to you by our two sponsors, TerritoryTees.com for the freshest wrestling apparel in the game. Zone Fitness with 2 locations, one in St. Pete, one in Port Richey, and we are underway. The stakes couldn't be any higher. WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Championships on the line. And Better Together have been defending champions. We've seen them defend against Lemuria, against Vice and Violence, against Neptune's Trident. The Neptune's Trident, they picked up 6-man tag team action victory against the Miami Boys, and then Oscar Vice picking up the impressive victory over the former Multimedia champion Drake Xavier. And now can Neptune's Trident get gold? Can they win the Proving Ground Tag Team Championships? And you see that Better Together are ready. And Benjy, he's calling it for the gold. And this very well could be the biggest opportunity in Oscar Vice and CJ Mallory's careers. Taking on the world-traveled international superstars, Better Together. One of the best tag teams in the entire world. And Oscar Vice, Hadar Horwitz, lock horns. Hadar grabs the headlock, then he turns it into a wrist lock, takes him down. And then the head scissor. Now Oscar Vice grabs the headlock. Oscar Vice sent for the right, and he runs over Hadar. The performer putting on a performance. And Oscar Vice off the ropes. Hadar Horwitz dropped down, leapfrog, back and forth. And a beautiful arm drag from Hadar. And he hops over. Mahi straw cradle, goes for the pin, hooks the leg. Only a 2 count. And he's got the headlock once again. The action at a breakneck pace. Better Together, firm control, and the tandem offense that they are known for worldwide. And in comes nonstop CJ Mallory and a double hip toss for the most punchable face in Proving Ground. And a knife edge chop, and CJ Mallory in the corner of his opponent. That's not where you want to be. Quick tags, knife edge chops, and a beatdown for nonstop CJ Mallory. This beatdown is nonstop. And back into the corner. 2 chops, twice the pain, twice the punishment. And then lock it in the hammer lock. Rolling CJ Mallory over. And CJ Mallory is in trouble here. The champions in firm control here in this one. And he might break CJ Mallory's arm right here. He has the other one trapped with his leg behind him. And he is looking to just break the fingers, the wrist, dislocate the shoulder. And CJ Mallory, he big form and he's getting out of dodge. He'd had enough. And Oscar Vice tried to turn it around, but our horse had his number once again. And Hadar sent for the ride over the top rope. He catches himself, forearm to Oscar Vice, and he stumbles right into the referee. And CJ Mallory just kicked him right in the face. The referee distracted as Oscar Vice stumbled into him. Ori trying to let him know what was going on. And it has been pandemonium all night. And it's pandemonium once again. And Oscar Vice puts Hadar Horowitz in the corner. European uppercut. 2 of them. 3 of them. And the viciousness and the frustration of Oscar Vice. He knows this is the biggest opportunity in his career. Just think how his stock would skyrocket, winning the WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Championships, beating the international superstars that are better together. And now Oscar looking to attack the arm the same way Hadar did. He is an expert as well in joint manipulation and the European style of wrestling. And he's telling him right there to give up. And Hadar fighting his way out. The fans clearly behind, better together. And a right hand to the performer. But the performer having none of it and just unleashing a barrage of violence. And Oscar Vice measuring Hadar Horowitz and then just bringing the boots right to the sternum. And Neptune's trying to in control here, but Hadar trying to fight out of the corner. A big chop, but that's not enough when it's 2-on-1. And a snapmare from the performer. A big kick from CJ Mallory. Pinfall. Only a 2 count. He didn't hook the leg. And now just wrenching at the neck, trying to cut off the oxygen. And you hear the fans coming alive for better together. It would be a sad day in Proving Ground if Oscar Vice and CJ Mallory walked out of here tag team champions. And a big shoulder right to the midsection. And the performer back in. And another European uppercut. And the barrage of violence continues. The onslaught of strikes. Hadar trying desperately to get out of that corner. And just knees, chokes, punches, uppercuts. The performer is putting on a performance of destruction as he just beats down Hadar Horowitz. Hadar desperately needs to make a tag to Ori. And once again, Oscar Vice just wrenching, trying to inflict maximum punishment on the current reigning and defending WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Champions. And Hadar still fighting with everything he's got. The determination, the grit, the heart, and a pinfall. And he creates the separation. The tag is made, and in comes Ori goes. And he lays out Oscar Vice, 2 huge forearms. And he's got him rocking and rolling at the WWN TC tonight. And a big kick right to the side of the face. And Ori Gold is fired up. Belly, to back. It was a blue thunderbomb. He hits the leg. 1, 2. But CJ Mallory right there to break up the pinfall. It is chaos. It is breaking down. The WWN Proving Ground Championships are on the line. And a kick to the side of the head from Ori. A kick to the side of the head on Benjy. Oscar Vice eats a super kick. It's a super kick party. Ori goes to the top rope. In tandem, offense. Another successful title defense from Better Together. Who will be able to unseat these guys? We know that the #1 contenders are the Puertorican Hound Dogs, and what is this? Lemuria out here, attacking the champions, clearly upset, but here comes the Puertorican Hound Dogs. All hell is breaking loose here. Lemuria and the Hound Dogs battling it once again. We saw them in the #1 contenders match, and they just launched them out of the ring. The Hound Dogs are the new #1 contenders for the WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Championships, making the save, stopping Lemuria from continuing the nonsense each and every week. And I don't think the Hound Dogs making the save was part of Lemuria's plan. I think their plan was just to attack Better Together. And that's two of the hottest teams in the World Wrestling Network who are on a collision course. The WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Champions, Better Together. The former Proving Ground Tag Team Champions. Father and son duo, the Puertorican Hound Dogs. And these two will face off at some point.
Bro, that's what happens when you're an adult. You get to do what you want to do. Like, I got my head in.
Look,
bro,
listen. I don't care about the eyebrows or that. What I care about is the tag team championships. Better Together. That's twice that we have saved both of your asses. Now, we made it clear that we were going to win the #1 contenderships, and we did just that. And when I say we're going to become two-time.
Whoa. Let's rewind that. Let's go a little history. Let's give a reminder. In WWN, there's only one father and son tag team. See, not only just the first ever father and son tag team, but we are the first ever father and son tag team who have won the WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Champions. We are history makers. This was in December, and if I remember correctly, and I'm getting old, but my brain works very good, didn't we be Better Together?
We did. As a matter of fact, I pinned Hadar, and then we made history. Just a little reminder that we're going to become.
We make history.
Again.
And we're going to be the next WWN Proving Ground tag team champions for a second time. Oh!
WWN Proving Ground heavyweight champion, the Iron Kaiser.
And it is main event time, and this must be the first Hurricane Street fight in wrestling history. The story between these two. This feud has been going on for months. That's why the regime is banned from ringside. No Royce Crush Adams, no Akamu. It's the reason there is no rules. We will have a winner tonight. There will be no countouts, no disqualifications, no running from your opponent. All the weapons are legal. The chairs and apparently the sunscreen right to the eye. And that'll blind any man. And the animosity between these two. Krieger and the regime have dismantled Sons of Battle. They ended Nicholas Quione's WWN career. They have put Alpha T through hell. And it all comes to a head right here, tonight. WWN Proving Ground main event. And Krieger was going for the kill shot with that chair. Alpha T turns it around and lays a chair shot on Krieger of his own, and he has probably been waiting for a long time to hit Krieger with a chair. And what is he going for here? What is it? Are those gallons of water? It is a hurricane street fight, and that is absolutely a necessity. What else does he have? He's got some nice spring water for himself, a little hydration. All hell's breaking loose. And Krieger tried to go for the chain. And he just hammered with that chair. Last week we had to cancel the Proving Ground due to Hurricane Helene, and this week the Hurricane is in the ring. Alpha T and Krieger, no rules, no disqualifications, anything goes. It's the main event, the pressure's on. Is this Alpha T's night? He hoists him up. And a power slam on 4 gallons of hurricane water. But that's not enough. It has been chaos all night, but it's only picked up here. And he just tried to basically drown Krieger with the water. And just smacks him in the back of the head with the gallon jug. I don't know what is going on. There's pie pants, chairs, there's water, and Alpha T might have just been knocked out. Krieger just clocked him with that cookie sheet. And now he's just choking the life out of him on the ropes. And he's got the chair, and he's got him squared away. And just levels him right across the spine. And Alpha T in trouble in this hurricane street fight. And he's got, is that a towel? He's got a towel. And he missed. He got him with the second one. What the hell is going on? And now Krieger putting the towel down, but going for the chain. And Alpha T tackles him, and just haymaker after haymaker. There's water everywhere in the ring. I've never seen anything like this. And Alpha T looking to finally get revenge on the regime, to finally get revenge on Krieger. After everything that they've been put through. And he's putting the collar on Krieger. What is going on? Krieger's in trouble. And he just launched him with the chain. He's going for it again. And this might be the most trouble I've ever seen Krieger in. This could be Alpha T's night. And he's just dragging the WWN Proving Ground champion around by the chain and collar. But Krieger using his weight to pull Alpha T in, and his face bounces off the turnbuckle. The WWN Proving Ground Championship is on the line. Krieger wrapping that chain around his fist and punches him right in the mouth. It's anything goes. There are no rules. And he just whips him with the chain across the back. Looking to lacerate his kidney, bruise his spleen. And Alpha T is in trouble. Krieger on the attack. And now the chair to the knee. The chair to the neck. And Krieger just looking to inflict punishment any way he can. And the chair right to the midsection. The beatdown continues. This is what the regime is known for. This is how Krieger became champion. He will resort to anything and everything to retain his title. And he lines up and just levels Alpha T once again. Huge, nasty chair shot. And Krieger's feeling it. This is the end of Alpha T. He's signaling for the signature claw. We've seen that claw beat many men. And a German uppercut. And he goes for the claw, but Alpha T blocks it and hits him with a headbutt right on the bridge of the nose. And he pushes Krieger back. And a diving block, shoulder tackle. And Krieger is down. Alpha T fighting with everything he's got. And he's looking for some more goodies. What is he looking for here? He's got the ultimate hurricane supply, the toilet paper. And a knee right to the midsection. What is he gonna use the toilet paper for? He's trying to wrap the head, but it looks like he got the cheap stuff because it keeps breaking apart. And now he's choking him out with the clearly Scott or Angel soft toilet paper. That's not Charmin. And then just a forearm right to the back of the head. And once again, he's going for the chain. He's looking to knock out Krieger. Can he finally put an end to his nemesis, his arch rival? And he just leveled him with the chain. That's it. Cover him, big man. New champion. New champion. How the hell did Krieger kick out? He was just punched in the face with a giant chain. How is Krieger still moving? How is he still conscious? And a chair right to the spine. I don't know what the number 4 on the chair's for, but maybe it's 4 shots with the chair. And this will be number 3. And he's going to the ankle. Looking to cripple the champion. And Krieger in the most trouble that we've seen him in. And now, Alpha T going for the towel. And he's just strangling Krieger with him. The animosity and the hatred between these two, he's just choking him. He's looking to end Krieger once and for all, right here. And Alpha T picks up the champion. He's looking to put him away, overhand chop. And a reversal. Here comes Krieger with the big clothesline. This is the main event. The WWN Proving Ground Championship on the line. These men giving it everything they have. But Krieger on the attack. And Alpha T turns it around. And just attacking the midsection of the champion. And all 250 pounds trying to break the ribs. And he hoists up Krieger. But Krieger goes to the eyes. There's the underhanded tactics he's known for. And what is he going for? Why is Krieger going to the top rope? This match gets more dangerous by the minute. It's a hurricane street fight. There are no rules. And they are in the dangerous district. Krieger to the top. What is Krieger signaling for? and the diving claw, and he's got it locked in. Both hands on the head, the temples being shoved to the brain, the pain. Alpha T fading fast. Krieger's got it locked in. And when it counts the most, when there are no rules, Krieger somehow finds a way to retain once again. Still, WWN Proving Ground champion, the Iron Kaiser Krieger. It's been pandemonium all night. We opened with a main event. We ended with the first ever Hurricane Street fight. What a night at WWN Proving Ground. You gotta say thank you to the sponsors that make this happen. Territory Tees, check them out at territorytees.com. Zone Fitness with 2 locations. If you want more from the World Wrestling Network, Proving Ground every Friday night from the World Wrestling Network Training Center. And Sunday, October 20th, Full Impact Hope prevents Fallout. I'm Alex Green, and for the World Wrestling Network, thank you and have a good night.